guys, how's it going? Get this all straightened out here. And let's see who's out there. If anybody's out there at all, hopefully. Alright. So I just got some sliders and a little bit of chips tonight and seeing what's going on with you guys. So I guess everybody's getting ready for the big game tomorrow, today, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Hope everybody was having a good weekend so far. And I'm gonna have this one. This is a raise, but it's kind of got banged up. I guess when they shipped it, the top got all banged. So hopefully it'll open. Hopefully it's not gonna. All right, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I have to perform surgery on this one. Sometimes that happens with, there we go, the cans, I guess. Yeah. All right, it's opening, but wasn't a pretty one. So it's kind of, yeah, banged it up. Occasionally I've had that happen where the can's got problems. It gets banged up. Or one time I got Diet or Coke Zero, and when they shipped it, something happened. Hey Kyle, something happened. There was a hole in the can in the case, but so it was an empty can. It's okay. It's blue raspberry, but it's not super strong, not really artificial. So, but yeah, it had a hole in it and it drained the can, so the whole can was empty, but it was still okay. And it was in the 12 pack. All the other ones were good, but somehow there was a hole in it and it leaked out when it got packaged, and it was weird. And I actually contacted the company and they sent me a coupon for a free case. Big deal. That was kind of weird though. Yeah, big, to replace it for one of them that had a hole in it. But it was weird because it didn't like destroy the case or anything. Somehow it got a hole in the bottom, a pin puncture, the can was defective, or I don't know. But anyway, so, and I got some sliders, White Castle. And boy, I'll tell you, man, today I actually made a journey to Target, and that was interesting. It was an interesting journey. Everything was picked over. Nothing was there. It was a disaster. Took forever to go through. No one had anything. Everything I was looking for, no one had it. I was looking even. They had Easter candy out too already. And they were already kind of closing out the Valentine's Day stuff. So, nope, they had the birthday cake, they had the ultimate chocolate, but no toffee. No toffee anywhere. And I looked all over. I looked in the side aisle where they were having the display. I looked in the regular one. Yeah, they didn't have anything. So, oh well. I will keep my eye out. But no, they didn't have hardly anything. And nothing was on a deal. Everything was expensive. Oh well. What did I see though? They had those Alani new ones in there. I found that. The energy drinks. They actually had those. Like $2.69 though for that little, the little one. Okay. And tomorrow, I'm gonna make something for what's for dinner. Yeah, but the really, you know what? It didn't come across that way. The shell itself, on that one, the chips weren't even that hot. And I didn't get a lot of flavor on that one. I mean, it was good, but, oh well. I tried that, I tried the other one. I tried a few other flavors. And then today I had to, I was trying orange juice. I had to try different flavors of the orange juice. And they did something that was different. I remember this from when I was in probably grade school. Taz. Oh, come on. Tazzy. Hang on, guys. Tazzy, open the door. Don't do, it's cold out there. You open the door to the garage to get attention. You little brat. But anyways, yeah, remember from like science class, they had a thing they were doing for taste. And they gave you a little piece of paper and they said, put it on your tongue for like 5 seconds, let it kind of dissolve a little bit and see if you can taste bitter or not. Some people actually can taste bitter and it tastes very bitter to them. Some people don't have that particular receptor, so they don't pick up on the bitter and it tastes like nothing. I remember doing that and it was like really nasty. It tastes like, you know, really burnt garlic or something. That was very bitter. But I remember that because they said, you know, certain people can taste different things. Like some people, cilantro tastes like soap. Some people say it tastes like dirt. Other people think it's great. It's just like a genetic makeup that certain people have. Just like some people are colorblind. No, just different people taste different things. Or some are more sensitive to salt. Some are, you know, lactose intolerant. Just a different way. That was interesting, though. And then I got some. I'm gonna mostly get these for tomorrow, but plain old sour cream and onion Lay's. Finished off the lemon the other day, and I still got some salt and vinegar left too. And I got some salsa and tortilla chips too. So that will keep me busy for the next couple days. So hopefully you guys are all stocked up for tomorrow. Chips, dips, chains, whips. Who knows? Literally. And I went to, I couldn't believe this. I went to A&W. I went to A&W today, and I wanted to see if they had the new, I wanted to see if they had new mugs. They didn't have any mugs, and so I said, well, I'll just order, I don't know when that cost so much. I said, I'll just order some cheese curds and it was a small root beer, $9. It was $4.69 for the cheese curds and $4.28 for a small root beer. Now, I don't know if they're charging a premium for their root beer there, or the drinks have just gotten outrageous. $4.29 for a small drink, for a small root beer. Now, I don't know, maybe it's their root beer costs more, or if it's like the fountain drinks have gone way up. $4.29 for a drink. McDonald's is $1. I am not kidding. I'm not kidding. Small was like $4.69, then it was like $4.89 and 5 something. Yeah. A small order too. Regular order. The large order I believe was like $7. It wasn't a lot either. So I don't know. And they didn't have my glasses, so oh well, I will keep checking back. But I was like, what the heck? You guys are, you realize you're robbing people as you charge that kind of money for. So if I could see why there weren't that many. Although I was tempted to do something else, but I didn't have the right setup today. So I will have to go to another thing, another day. Still do that one. But anyway, yeah, mostly was spending the day running through Target, finding cat food. Hey, Scott. Had to find the cat food, had to find the, all the stuff for them. Hot, dry cat food, wet cat food, treats, everything. So, yes. Took a little while, too. They were out of a lot of stuff too. Oh well. I got everything I needed. That's the most important thing. And tonight I had, I know this is a controversy one. A lot of people don't like it. I had tuna noodle casserole for dinner. Not everybody likes tuna noodle. I don't know if you guys are of the tuna noodle casserole type. Some people just don't like it. It's always one of those different subjects. Like the whole pineapple on pizza thing. Does it belong? Does it not? Some people yes, some people no. Yeah, I mean, I put a little hot sauce on it. I put the only crack sauce. Gave it a little zip. Yeah, some people just don't like tuna fish in a can. They'd rather just have a tuna fish sandwich, tuna melt, maybe. I think it's the hot tuna in a can anyway. They don't like the hot mayo mix. A lot of different recipes though. Sour cream, mayo. I don't know what else. But yeah, it's usually tuna, cheese, peas. A lot of people don't like peas, believe it or not. Like, ew, no, peas, yuck. And I say, give peas a chance. Now, tater tots pretty good every once in a while. Or chili, like chili. Um, chili dogs. You could put yeah, chili cheese tater tots. I don't know what else make with it usually. Cheese. I don't know if it would go good with me, you know, chicken noodle. Nah, I don't think so. Cream of chicken soup and tater tots. Maybe like a Mexican thing, tacos. Put like a 7-layer dip with tater tots. Wow. And you can put like all the nacho, and then the top layer would be tater tots, I guess. Most of the time, though, it is chili cheese. That always works out pretty good. Solid. Yeah. Now, sometimes basic's good, you know, nothing real fancy, nothing real fills. Like I said, I got the Lay's because they were on sale for $2. You had to buy 3, but only had certain flavors. You can get to choose, really. So, another day I had. The other day I had chicken pozole soup. That was actually pretty good. Just made that. And what else have I been having? Just real basic stuff. Nothing fancy. Sometimes just hot dogs or hamburgers. Yeah. What did I have? Cube steak the other day with the potatoes. Real basic stuff, I'm telling you. A lot of people say, well, you guys, you must eat like fast food every day. No, I really don't. Do a lot of home cooking, real basic stuff, just sandwiches, soup, noodles, usually noodles for breakfast. Although I haven't been able to find much of them lately. The shelves are being picked over. Yeah, you know what? I did that I did that a couple years ago, and I had forgotten that I did that. But you know, yeah, it was kind of new at the time. But they came out with the one for, I think it was for Christmas time, holiday themed one. But you know, they always got something out there. But I had forgotten that I did that. I remember I had that one. But I mean, it's okay. White fudge, different. The one that I really like is the peanut butter ding dongs. Those you can't hardly find anymore. There for a while you could. Oh yeah. Where's the cream filling? Wasn't that with the shark? In the cartoon, Far Side, and it was a shark. Hey, where's the cream filling? They had that. Lots of cartoons and stuff like that. They had the King Ding Dong too. But, and I did that one, was the winter mint. that had the mint filling in it. It was white fudge, but with mint filling. I didn't care for that one too much. Whenever they do like holiday themed ones, sometimes they're not that great. And what else? When I did the other C4, I did another C4. It was at noon. I don't know, maybe didn't catch that one or not, but another flavor. Target had C4. They had some Bang. They had a couple other ones too. Normally don't see those at the store too much. They had different flavors too, but not the newer ones. I know they've got Starburst and they've got Skittles and they've got some other ones out there. I haven't found them though. So you can order them online, but you got to pay like, I think a 4-pack was like $15 of the Starburst flavors. And I think the Skittles was like, you had to buy a 12-pack. That's the only trouble with online. You can't just buy one. You have to buy a case or 4-pack or something. Some of them have like variety packs. But I hate having to do that. Tater tot, yeah, there you go. It was warm here today too. We got up to like 75. So it was very warm. I think it's going to be the same tomorrow. And a lot of people are like in the negatives and freezing their butt off. Very nice day today, actually. Very warm. When I got home, man, I was like dying because it was like, all of a sudden it like heated up. I was like, what? Really? Man, no, we were in like the upper 70s, almost 80, which is crazy hot for this time of year. Especially when other places are having, you know, negative teens and yeah, it was weird. I've never, you know, February is usually cold and this was warm, unseasonably warm. Well, hopefully it'll keep it up. 35. Wow. Big difference, I'm telling you. I don't know. Yeah, definitely big difference. That's yeah, sometimes you just gotta go basic, you know. I haven't had these for a little while. Huh. Really? I don't know. Not me. I don't like it cold. Really? Well, I have to stay inside to stay warm, I guess. Get yourself some coffee, some soup, hot tea, I guess. Yeah, they can be. You know, today, I'm sure everybody's gonna have, you know, chips and pretzels and all kinds of munchies. Like the biggest day, pizza. Game day chili. What else? Wings. Yeah. Ribs, barbecue, hot dogs, hamburgers. There you go, nachos, chili, beer. Game day food. I used to do that sometimes. I make like meatballs and pizza rolls and chicken wings. Not doing it this year. Yeah, well, yeah, I just have soda. I could have some other stuff, but. And the game starts at 3:30 here. Kickoff is at 3:30. My time. I don't know what it is going to be your time. The only thing I remember is kickoff is at 3:30 and the game goes like 3 hours. Long game. 3-4 hours sometimes. So yeah, you're gonna talk about 3:30 kickoff, and then it's usually done by like 7:38. Well, because they have the halftime show and all that. So I don't really care who wins or who plays. I want to watch commercials. Usually, yeah. Halftime there. Huh. All right. Game over. Take a nap. I remember. I remember one year I was at my friend's house. We were watching the Super Bowl. And this was the one back in the 80s that the 49ers were playing. And that was the one that was like 50-10 or something like that. And we were watching, we didn't want to watch the halftime show. So I was playing Atari. I was playing Atari during the halftime show. Back in the day when you had to have the TV and you had to switch over, we were playing Atari, and then we kept playing, and finally they're like, okay, turn it off, put the games back on. Ah, damn, we gotta stop playing, and then they turn it back on and put the game on. Oh well. Or they used to have the Bud Bowl and the Butt Bowl. Remember the Butt Bowl? Beavis and Butthead. I don't know. Video pinball, I can go forever. I had video pinball mastered. I could play non-stop. Atari video pinball, man. I could flip it over, keep it indefinitely, pull balls out of the drain. That was the jam, man. Yeah, there you go. Welcome, you got them. Take 5, everybody. Yeah, I haven't watched that one. Never watched that movie, Tommy. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not a real big fan of Snoop Dogg, so. But I know they got the Puppy Bowl, the Kitten Bowl. They used to have the Bud Bowl, but they don't do that anymore. The Beavis and Butthead Bowl, that was funny. Yeah, I was like, yeah, Beavis. Like during a halftime show, we're gonna like, you know, watch videos and stuff. Yeah, it was cool. How long ago was that? Beavis and Butthead Do Christmas. That was great. Still waiting for the movie to come out. I don't know why. Well, that's different now. That's a whole different kind of budball. Todd's cool. We're gonna like be in his gang. Yeah, like we're gonna join Todd's gang and we're gonna rule because he's cool. Anyway, that was Beavis and Butthead were good. I actually watched that Kitten Bowl one time. It wasn't much. It's just cats sitting on a carpet. But they give them humorous names, you know. They were whacking off. They were whacking off in my trailer. Boys ain't right. Yeah, we gotta. We got the unit. I'm gonna go to the tool shed. Yeah. Bork, get that unit. Okay, Chief. Boy, what in the hell are you doing in my trailer? We're gonna get sluts. We're gonna go to Vegas and we're gonna like do sluts and yeah, be cool. I haven't been to Vegas for a while. Many years. 2002 was the last time I went. Well, 20 years. Oh no, he needs a lot of stuff. He needs folio. Folio for his bungholio. All right. That one's done. Did you finally go to sleep? Okay, good. Really? Yeah. Like I said, I haven't been there in 20 years. So back when I went, when I first went, it was like when they had the big boom back in the 90s, late 90s. They were opening all the big hotels, MGM Grand, Excalibur, whatever else. All the new ones now. But that was back in the day. Now they got all the ones that kind of flop. Resort Worlds didn't do too good. Really? Yeah. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's not cheap anymore. And they turned in all those things into like condos. All the casinos kind of closed down into condos, and even those I don't think they're doing them anymore. we'll see how things go. But yeah, like I said, I haven't been there for a long time. Well, hey, you know, whatever. Can't get rid of him. He tried. They tried, but they didn't do it. Oh well. Sometimes you just can't get the votes, you know. I'm sure. It's over here too, you know. We got a lot of places up here that's yeah. There we go. I know one one house in my neighborhood went up for sale a couple months ago. A lady had been there for a long time. She put her house up on the market. It wasn't even up on the market for a week. It sold. Boom. It was like right at Christmas time. She put it up and then like within like 5 days sold. 5 days it was sold, and then they had someone moved in within like a week after. It must have been a cash sale, quick sale. It was like boom. They barely put the sign on there, and then like the next day it was sold. So yeah, things go quick here. They're snapping them up, and they're paying over. They're paying over cost too for some of the older houses, older things, and even not in the greatest neighborhood, you know. And they'll snap them up quick. So there is a need for housing here. They're always building new things. I've seen new areas coming up all the time. So yes, all that stuff. And what else? They are crazy amounts over cost. Some mansion or something sold for like 1.5 over cost. They paid 1.5 million over the asking price. They must have really wanted it. Yeah, they don't have much. There's no room. I don't know how far out in the desert and the mountains and stuff they're going. But, you know, you know what they could do? They could tear some of those places down. The ranches and the stuff like that. The butt bowl. Yeah, butt bowl. Watch the butt bowl. Yeah, it was some mansion or something. I saw it was on there. They were talking about it. I stopped watching the news though, so I haven't really seen too much lately. It's too much depressing, and there's you know, it's all the same old stuff right now anyway. So, and I'm gonna find out tomorrow what's gonna happen, because apparently as of Monday they've lifted the mask mandate. Now I don't know if all the stores are gonna repeal them, or if they're just gonna still keep them in place for a little while, or I don't know. Yeah, and they could get rid of the you know, the Mustang Ranch and the Moonlight Bunny Ranch and whatever else they got out there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure how. I don't know if those are really catching on right now. True. True. Yeah. People are snapping up these houses, and sometimes they get the. Okay. And sometimes, yeah, they get the other stuff. Oh well. And like I said, I don't want to watch the news anymore. It's all the same old stuff. And I got other things I've been watching. I was watching what was I watching? I was just watching Avengers. Frap Ranch. True. Yes, the places out there that I don't know that they get clients out there anymore now with all the stuff going on. No one's doing personal visits. So I think that kind of hit a standstill right now. It's going okay, like I said. Oh man. So yes, a lot of different stuff going on right now, and like I do have to this week. I have to do testing, so it's gonna be every day of the week for the next week, and then I've got a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, but the thing is like I said, yeah, no one wants to, they got that 6 foot, the 6 foot rule, I guess. So I don't know that too many people are engaging in those kind of activities right now. Yeah, they apparently they do. Oh well. I haven't either. I've never been. Never had an interest in going. One time when I did visit Reno, some guy offered to take me out to the he was a cab driver. He offered to give me a special rate. He'd drive me out there, wait for like an hour, and then he'd drive me back. That's true. And I'm like, no. It was like what, $150 for travel out there and then travel back, waiting for an hour. And then I would have to negotiate the price of whatever services I had, I guess. And I'm like, nah, not interested. And he said, well, they have a bar there too. You could just go and get a drink at the bar. I'm like, yeah, that's what it was. They got a bonus. They got a kickback getting customers. I'm like, I don't want to be stuck out in the middle and, nowhere and then having to negotiate the price or whatever. So they had that show for a while. It was on, I think it was on Showtime or HBO, one of the two. And that guy finally died. So yeah, I think the Bunny Ranch is kind of up in the air right now. So the guy was kind of a jerk, actually. Like a Hugh Hefner wannabe. Really? Well, didn't they have that one show on HBO, The Hookers of Atlantic City or something? It was like a documentary thing. I never watched it. Oh, really? Yeah. That's what I heard. Oh, really? Yeah. They got some weird stuff out there. I've seen Strange people with masks and whatnot. Who knows? Yeah. Like I said, I haven't been to Reno. I haven't been to Reno since like 2010. I think was the last time I went. Well, I haven't been there for a while. You used to get deals on hotel rooms and you get comped and all that stuff, and now not too much anymore. And it was a fun place to go, late night thing. And they used to have the shows too. They don't have the shows anymore. The last time I actually went and saw a show, it was really sad. I went to that. Yeah, I went to that one right before they ended up closing it. It was the Golden Phoenix. And that I got like a special deal, coupon and room rate or whatever. It was bad. It was run down. I had a voucher for like $10 at the restaurant. Only one restaurant was open, and it was bad. Then they closed the whole thing later. So, and then yeah, the show. Yeah, I know, but this was back when it was, they were trying to make a comeback, and there was some magic show, and there was like 10 people in the whole audience. Yeah, see, that's the one thing that I'm kind of glad of, because I don't smoke, and going to those casinos and having to be around all that smoke makes my eyes hurt. So I'm kind of glad that I know they had certain areas that were non-smoking. Well, that's what I thought. And the other thing is I'm thinking, well, okay, they're requiring masks, but they're letting you smoke. That can't be good for you, all that smoke in the casino and the whole everything in there, and it's all smoky. And then yeah, I'd have to get out of there every so often because my eyes were just like they'd be burning from all the smoke that everybody was smoking. I guess I'm used to that. Okay, syndicate. Wow. Well, that's true, but I'm not one for I'm not one for being in a casino with lots of smoking. It really hurts my eyes after a while. So that's the one thing I was kind of glad of. Yeah, but some of them don't. There was a couple that really bad smoke, and it didn't work right. But like I said, it has been a while since I went there. Yeah, no, I don't know about the. I don't know if are they allowing vaping. I don't know. That kind of got bad rap for a while. People were not allowed to vape anymore. That was kind of like a no-no. Because technically it's not smoke. It does. It really does. Especially if you're in like a large place with a. Oh, okay, well, yeah, you're in a large space with lots of that smoke, and it's everywhere. So I could only be out in there for a little while, and then eventually you had to like go to the room, or you had to go outside. Because yeah, it did hurt my eyes. I really noticed it. I don't know. Um, I don't know. Do they really do the sports book? Yeah. Do you guys still do the sports book? I mean, I'm used to be like big time. Everybody was there doing the sports book, doing all that kind of stuff. But I don't know that they're doing that much anymore. Not as prevalent, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, some people would. But that was the thing. You go to the casino, and yeah, you go to the casino, you drink, you smoke, you gamble, get all your vices out at one time. So yes, it was fairly popular to drinking, smoking, gambling, picking up chicks. Who knows? I don't know. I guess it's all the appeal of it. Yeah, but you don't see that much anymore. It used to be fun, yeah. Back in the days, I remember playing the slots, and the money would last a lot longer. Some of the slots didn't take it as quickly. The old time, just basic, 3-line slots, 3-coin slots. Back when you had to use actual money, and you had to put the nickels in, you had to put the quarters in, you had to put the dollars in, get change, you had to and do all that. So I don't do that anymore. But I remember having to walk around with your bucket of nickels and then go cash them in and get new ones, get change, rolls of nickels, rolls of dimes, rolls of quarters. That's what took a lot longer too, because you had to cash them out. Hmm. Yeah, so that's what took all the time. Well, yeah, and they're all tickets too. But back in the day, yeah, you actually had to put the coins in. You had to, and then they paid the coins out, and then you had to go cash them out. Sometimes, if you got a big enough jackpot, they hand paid you though. But boy, I remember the nickel slots. Yeah. Oh yeah. They'll get your money any way they can. The other problem was is when you would go the the casinos back then, and you would go to the cashier, and then they'd have um the one, and it would be you get a cash advance from your credit card. I'm drinking this one, the blue raspberry, the blue shock. Can got kind of mangled on that one. Yeah, it's blue shock. And I already ate my sliders, so those are gone. But I still have this little munch on. Regular sour cream and onion. Nothing fancy, but chips. Hmm. 2 maybe. 2 or 3 max. Wow. Mm. Oh yeah. It's been a while. Most of the time I'm just been drinking root beer or zero sugar Coke or some of the, I think I have a Mountain Dew, the Spark. I got that one. Yeah, that's the way to go, but not a lot of places have that anymore. They don't want to make it easy to win money. Yeah, they're the frozen White Castle ones as well. And I got them from Target when I went today. Tripped around Target for a couple hours to get all the cat food and stock up on everything. Yeah, so I was amazed that I was able to get everything that I wanted to get. I put a little mustard and ketchup on them. They don't come with anything other than the onions and the cheese. That one was cheeseburger sliders. I was trying to look for some other things. I did see I almost got the mini tacos from Target. They were the Target brand mini tacos. I think it was bean and beef mini tacos, kind of like the tiny tacos. But what was it, like $3.69 for a little bag of the tiny tacos? But well, yeah, I don't know. I don't think they do that too much anymore. I put them in the microwave. They come in a little bag. You put them in the microwave for a couple minutes. You flip them over, and it kind of steams in that bag. So, I guess you could do it the other way. Put it in the I don't know if you don't really want to put it in the oven. But it actually works best if you do, yeah. You steam it in the plastic in the microwave. Some people say to put it in a paper towel, wrap it up in like a damp paper towel, and that's supposed to help steam it. So works the best is if you just leave it in the bag, put it in for like 30 seconds at a time. And don't overcook it because then it gets tough. I actually one time I tried to recreate the White Castle slider myself. I saw a recipe for it. It did not turn out good. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take the hamburger and then you mix it together kind of like a meatloaf type thing. And then you flatten it out on a baking sheet, and then you poke holes in it, and then you cut it into pieces. And really, I haven't noticed that, but I don't know anymore because I don't go inside anymore. I just order it on the app. So, oh, they were having shortage. Jack in the Box was out of tacos for a while. Guess they were having supply chain issues, so they did not have the tacos on the menu for a while. They're the tiny tacos, but they did not have the regular ones for a couple weeks, actually. And for some people, that's a tragedy. Late night, they go out and get the late night tacos. Gotta have that late night drunk taco meal, That's why they sell so many, man. And surprisingly enough, my Jack in the Box is right next to a bar. That must be why it was always did such good business. But it's funny because the bar is literally right next to the right next to the Jack in the Box and drive-through. Yikes. Really? Guess so. Yeah. Weird. But yeah, for many years, it was like the bars would let out at 2 o'clock, and then everybody would go hit the drive-through and tacos, man. Tacos and Jumbo Jacks and whatever. I don't know, whatever late night munchie meals. That's why they had the late night munchie meals at Jack in the Box. Yeah. And then they have tacos and curly fries. Really? Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else. But yeah, when the bars would close up, they'd hit the late night Jack in the Box crowd sometimes. Mad rush for them. Really? I don't know. See, I'm not into the whole political version. Yeah, I'm not getting into that whole thing like that. That's why I stopped watching the news, guys. Sorry. I don't know, but apparently, late night, drunk tacos. I guess they get some tacos, sober up. I don't know. Burgers. Yeah, cheeseburgers, tacos. Yeah, all that greasy food was like, standard, I guess. Although the one place used to be open 24/7 was the coffee shop. They had a coffee shop there for a long time. It was Lions. People would go in there and they'd get coffee late night, sit in the booth forever. Coffee, sometimes it'd just be like pie and coffee. That was mostly it, but then they would sometimes get other stuff. Yeah, they hardly do that anymore. There's not hardly any places open 24/7 anymore. Denny's and Denny's used to be open. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go to the. First of all, I'm not gonna go to the game. Not that interested in it. Second of all, I'm not paying that kind of crazy money. I don't have the funds for it. And third of all, I'm not gonna deal with all the people in the stadium. That's crazy. But there's some diehard fans out there that like to, go in there and they get the private boxes and the, purple Koosh. You know what? I tried to find that. Oh my God! Speaking of, I know it's not the same kind of Koosh you guys talk about. I used to have Koosh balls. Remember those little toys that were like rubber bands? And I was trying to find the ones that I had before. They're really tough to find. I wish I would have. I wish I would have kept it. I had the Koosh ball basketball set. It was backboard with a little hoop, and then it had the Koosh ball, and you throw it in there. And then I had some other. Then they had the Koosh ball animals. It was well, I had a duck, bear, a rabbit. I forget what some of the other ones I had. And then I had the giant rainbow Koosh one, and then I had like one that looked like a snowball. It was all crinkly. They had a whole lot of different versions of those. Yeah, Koosh ball was like a craze for a while. Now you can't really find them anymore. One was like a slingshot with a Koosh ball. Yeah, had those for a long time. And they were fun though. Used to play catch with the Koosh balls, and yeah. Back in the day, that was a trendy things too, like Tamagotchi and Koosh balls, Pogs. Remember the Pogs? Collector's editions, Magic cards. True. Oh God, what was I just watching? I just watched about that. I just watched the episode of what do you call it? Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett. Had to watch that one. That's getting kind of cool. Waiting to see if some of the other ones. And what else did I watch? I watched Discovery. They're starting that up again. Waiting for the new ones to come up again. Yeah, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan. I was just watching about that one. Yeah, Kooshkins. I had the Kooshkins one. You can still find them online, but I don't know if they have them like in the toy stores anymore. They may not make them anymore. A limited time thing. But yeah, I used to have all the. I used to collect Beanie Babies and Koosh and die-cast cars. Oh. And that was kind of the thing to do, I guess. Back in the day, yeah, that was kind of cool. I had a whole collection. I liked the basketball hoop, and that's kind of hard to find now. Okay. See you next time. Thanks for thanks for dropping in. Thank you, drive through. Yeah, how long has it been? That was like what, 90s. That Koosh was like kind of the fad, I guess. Along with I had a Furby. What else did I have? I had the Tamagotchi, Furby. I had seems like I had some other stuff too. Trying to remember whatever was the fad back then. Everybody had one. Christmas time. That was like the hot gift for Christmas time. Collected Cabbage Patch. My sister had a Cabbage Patch doll. I don't know that that's big anymore. What was it? The Tickle Me Elmo. That was like another big holiday item. Everybody was fighting over. Or you can get the Turbo Man, the Rock'em Sock'em Jetpack. Get to the chopper. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Get into it. Gonna do it right, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch those, man. Those things that get you. Those the plastic water rockets. Back in the day, man, that's what kids used to do when we played outside. Heaven forbid. Kids play outside now. And because what happened was you'd come home from school and your parents go outside and play. And all right, so I'd go outside and play. And you get the water rockets, the other things like that, yes. So you just have to watch what you did. '87. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I know I had them when I was at the one job, and I was there from like 90, 91. So they had been out for a while. But that was like the big, yeah, back late 80s, early 90s was like the big thing. Oh, wow. That would be something. No, didn't do too much of that. I did make model rockets for a while. I had a couple of those. I lost a couple of those when I launched them. I remember going to the park with your model rockets and launching them. One of them I put too big an engine in and I lost the whole thing. It went off into somebody's yard, I think. Got stuck in a tree. They weren't that bad back then. Yeah, the hobbies and stuff for that weren't too expensive. There's a couple, that'd be like 10, 15 bucks for the kit to build it. The Estes rockets, yep. Yeah, the Estes rockets, and then they had the remote controlled planes, the gas engine remote controlled planes, and then the RC cars. Have to take those out, but yeah, you had to go outside and do stuff. Oh man, yeah, they had those little ones, and then you put like an oversized engine in it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the biggest one. I think it was like an E size engine or something like that. That was like for the really big rockets, but you put them in the smaller ones and never see it again. Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah, just a toilet paper tube and put the rocket in that and blast it off. Yeah. They had some that had cameras in the nose cone, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't like drones and stuff now, but I think they just took pictures while they were going up. I don't know how they did it on film. I'd have to look back at that one. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, most people were, they couldn't afford anything. You didn't have a camera. You had a pencil and a piece of paper, and that was your camera. Like the Flintstones, you had to have the little bird. Yeah. Had the little bird and carved the picture. Voila! I love watching that one, man. Always have the animals do something silly. Elephant for the vacuum cleaner. The pig for the garbage disposal. The bees in a clamshell for the razor. I love those ones. The little bird that was the speaker, intercom system. Yeah. Well. Oh yeah, I'm sure it did. Did you guys ever used to have that thing in school where you had to babysit an egg, keep it safe? Walk around and or then you had to design something to keep the egg from breaking. It's kind of like the thing. Oh yeah, Flintstones were great, man. Yep. I love watching that one. That was one of my favorite cartoons. I don't know. Just a little bit of humor there. Well, yeah, the egg drop, you had to design something to keep it from breaking, and then yeah, you had to walk around with an egg for like a week, keep it from getting broken, I guess. I think at one point we did have a, yeah, some places did that. Yeah, well, that'll work. Yeah, but some people got real elaborate. They put it like in uh, um, rubber bands and suspended it in a thing and keep it from dropping. Most people, they never survived. I guess the egg drops some. I don't do that. I don't think they do that much anymore. But back in the day, that was kind of the science project, I guess. Yeah, today I kind of had like a flashback from when I was in school, because when I went and did my testing, part of it was I had to test orange juice, and it was 3 different flavors of orange juice. And then afterwards, they had a thing where they gave you something to find out if you could taste bitter or not. And it was a little test strip. You put it in your mouth, and you had to determine if you could taste something very bitter or not. Not everybody could taste bitter. Some people, I guess their genetics or the chemical reaction just didn't work and they didn't taste anything. Some people, when they tasted it, was very bitter. And that's what me. I remember we had to do that in school. It was like kind of one of the science labs, I think. You put it on there and it reacts and tasted like really spoiled, like burnt garlic. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'm not going there, but yeah. Well, no, it was the orange juice, and then afterwards they did that kind of thing to see if you could taste bitterness. Different people react differently to some things. Different taste. Not everybody can taste certain things. So it was interesting. Because I remember, yeah, when we were in school in science class, we had to do all kinds of different labs and things like that. I remember one of the ones was tasting the bitter, and then one was we had to do our blood typing. Couldn't do that now. We even had to do. Oh man, they made us do urinalysis, where we had to bring in a sample and we had to measure all the density and the pH and all that. Well, you gotta be in an area where they actually have a tasting center, and it depends on the test. Some of them only pay a couple of bucks. Some of them pay good bucks. It depends. But yeah, they only have certain areas. I know this one of them. I don't know that they have them in Florida. The one that I tested has got one in California. They got one in Illinois, and I think they got one in Boston. I think. I don't know. But yeah, you have to be in an area where they have a testing center. No, not worried about it. This was back in high school days, man. But yeah, we had to do all that. Yeah, that was crazy back then. You could not do that now, because they gave you the thing, and you had to stick your finger, and then you had to get a sample of your blood, and you had to do the typing and the testing and all that stuff. Couldn't do that now. Blood in the blood in the lab, and then yeah, we actually had to put the drop on our paper. Yikes. The test results with the thing, it was actually had to put it on the paper. So yeah, they wouldn't do that now. All the and some people made you do a we didn't have to do a frog, we had to do a dissect a pig. But that was kind of the standard for it, and all the different labs we used to do, sensory, scientific stuff, chemicals, all that. Don't do that now. No, it's too dangerous, I think, some of that stuff. But I had to come to school with a sample. You had to get a mayonnaise jar. Mayonnaise jar, and bring your sample in. You had to test all that stuff. Different times, though. They don't do that much anymore, I guess. Oh well. Probably good. Stay away from the exchange of bodily fluids. Yeah, who knows? Maybe they were selling, selling the samples to the team. Yeah, no, it was you just had to bring in a sample of number 1, not number 2. And then you had to do like the density, and then you had to do the pH of it, I guess. That was for the people that I guess that wanted to. Well, yeah. That's different, though. No. You had to bring a specimen. Yeah, we had to do that. It was yeah, a little weird thing. I didn't like doing that. They actually had a thing where you could opt out of it, I guess, if you didn't want to do that. Because you had to have permission to do that from the school, that you were okay to do the pig dissection, I guess. I don't think they do that anymore. I'm pretty sure they don't. Probably stopped doing that. They don't want to do the dissecting, I don't even know that they do that anymore with the I took metal shop, wood shop, metal shop. Still have that one thing that I need to find a buffer and finish that thing off. I wish I would have been able to finish it when I was in school. Because yeah, we had metal shop, we had wood shop. Yeah, we did that too. But the one thing we were using, it was the plastics and like the glue. I made a pyramid. I have it in the other room. It's a pyramid. It's a plastic pyramid, but I just didn't get to buff the edges. So it's like unfinished. And it's been from high school. I still had it. I don't know why. But it would have been really cool. And I was going to use it like a paperweight. But I need to get like a buffer. Really? Yeah, well. Yeah, we had all right, I kid you not. I kid you not, guys. This is honest to God, this is honest God truth. We took wood shop and metal shop, and the teacher's name was Mr. Yellinghausen. And he was the metal shop, wood shop teacher. He was missing a finger. Believe it, he was missing a finger. Missing a finger. The wood shop, metal shop teacher was missing a finger. Yeah. You always hear the horror stories. We had the other one. Oh yeah, the other one was wood shop teacher. His name was Mr. Wolf, and he looked like a werewolf. How about that guy? Big old beard, hair coming out of his chest. Mr. Wolf. Yep. Those are back in the day, man. We had a lot of interesting teachers and stuff like that. They don't, I don't know if they even have metal and wood shop anymore. Auto shop, that was another one. Yeah, they kind of cut back on the activities. Well, I don't think he lost. I think it was like birth defect. It was like one finger was shorter than the other, or missing a finger. Yeah. So, yeah. Stop screwing around. Don't screw around in wood shop. They actually, I think they did have an accident, and they made people have to put the guard on the bandsaw when they used the bandsaw, the table saw. That was pretty vicious. So yeah, I was always afraid of having to do that. Cutting the wood. I did make a cutting board out of wood. It was pine. It was shaped like an apple. Did that. I made it a stand for my Atari. It didn't come across too good, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, we did what we did. We did rings, and I did a tin box. You would have probably liked that. You keep your weed in it. Yeah, it was like a little tin box, and then it had like little etching. I guess you used a little thing and you made a pattern in it. It was a long time ago, man. Yeah, tin boxes. Yeah, I made a wooden cutting board, and I made that plastic pyramid. Like I said, I still have that one. I think the cutting board probably, I think it got warped and tossed it out, and the stand was like not really good. Wasn't very. The legs and stuff were really bad, wobbly. I did make a screwdriver. Made a wooden handle, but the screwdriver itself was not very good. It was all crooked and all that. So yes, I was not very good at shop. Didn't make anything really well. Projects never really turned out. Yeah, well, this one was metal, copper. It was a copper box. Or yeah, I think it was, yeah, like sheet metal. And you had to like spot weld the lid, fold it over and spot weld the corners of the lid, and then you put like a pattern on them. Yes, that was back in the day. Yeah. Don't do that much anymore. Yeah, that's crazy. I know the 3D printers are kind of the new things, but yeah, that would be different. I'm telling you, but that that doesn't really. That's all programming on the computer, and but back in the day, you had to do your own. Yeah, that would have probably been good. Like I don't somewhere. I might have had it for somewhere, but yeah. This, like I said, this was back in high school. Huh? Tazzy, what are you doing? Tazzy, did you wake up? Taz, come here. Come on. Tazzy. Come on now, wake up. Stop. Yeah, I don't know how they nah, it's not metal, it's like a plastic kind of um I think it's a resin type thing. The whatever material that they 3D print stuff out of. But that would be kind of cool. Taz, come on. I kind of remember that. I remember I was part of. Yeah, he's walking around. I don't know where he went. Now he's going on the corner. He's done. And Ziggy's sleeping up there. You want to see here? Look, there's Ziggy. Ziggy's asleep right there. He's sleeping up in his chair, and then Tazzy. I think he's going back on his bag. He's got bags on the floor. He likes to smash them and sleep on them and do all that stuff. But I don't know where he went. But yeah, there's Ziggy's sleeping. Tazzy's walking around. He was on the chair for a while, and then he woke up. But yeah, he's been sleeping all day. He's been pretty good. Gave him a little bit of treats, and then he was good. Yeah, they like to get active later at night sometimes. And then in the morning, man, trip over them all the time. Yeah, well, guess you could melt down pennies. That's not really copper, though. It's like minuscule amount of copper. Sometimes they do. A lot of times they'll fight, though. They like to fight on the floor, argue. They're kind of weird. Like sometimes they'll be together for a little bit and then they're okay. Sometimes they just want to be left alone and then they end up fighting. Sometimes they do chase each other a little bit. Not so much anymore. But for the most part, they kind of stay separate. They'll sit on the floor. They'll find somewhere to rest. They like to sleep up in that thing, or they'll sleep on the couch or the floor. Tazzy likes to sleep on his bags for some reason. Yeah, that's the thing. There's like not even a penny's worth of copper in a penny now. It's like one minuscule amount of copper. But yeah, it's all zinc sandwiched in a very thin layer of copper on the outside. they make it like a sandwich. So yeah, it's like there's not much to it anymore. And no silver in anything. Nickels, dimes, quarters, no more silver. No silver dollars. I had it. You know what? I had where did I put it? I had that the other day. Found some old silver certificate dollars. I still have it here. Had it for a while. I'll look for it later, but I had silver certificate dollar bills that I found in a desk drawer. They weren't in the greatest shape, but yes, they were old silver certificates, and it actually was like written in there, you know, silver certificate. They're not worth much more. They weren't in the best shape. One of them was like in terrible shape. It was all kind of falling apart. The other one was in decent shape, but they're by no means, you know, pristine or anything like that. But I don't think they're probably maybe $1's worth of silver, if that. I don't know that they're worth that much anymore. But like I said, these are like a long time. No, not anymore. They haven't done silver since like the 50s. Yeah, I guess it would do it. That's true. They did have some of those that were gold certificates. I remember seeing those. But yeah, these were, yeah, they're not worth all that much. $1's worth of silver. I don't know. You would have had to have a whole lot of them to. I don't know how much would $1's worth of silver actually be? Not much. It's like 1/18 of an ounce or something like that. Yeah. You know what I had? Yeah, they're okay. Late night, you know, munchy meals, easy. Just microwave them. Yep, that's all the fun stuff. Hey, Kenneth. Oh, well. But like I said, those have been sitting in the desk for a long time. So, I don't know. I had them here somewhere. Maybe they're back in the desk. Might have put them back in the desk. I don't remember. I'll track them down. Yeah, that and what else is other? Copper. Yeah, the ones that you used to get at the casinos, you know, when you actually had to pay to play with the silver dollars. You can still find those. I've seen them online. People buy them. And they'd rather play. They don't fight very much. Once in a while, they kind of get into a little match, but it doesn't last long. Well, like I said, the thing is how much would $1's worth of gold get you? Not much. I mean, what, little tiny flake? $1 worth of gold, you know. Yeah, Wichita. Like I said, I don't know. I only had 2, and it's been a while. They're sitting in a desk. They'd been sitting in the desk for the last 20 years, probably. Yeah, but I'm gonna have a little tiny flake of gold. Yeah, White Castle's Wichita. That's what the box. Let's go with that box over there. Like I said, I'd have to have a stack of them to cash them in to get enough gold to do anything with it. Well, like I said, they used to have a coin dealer here in town. I remember going to that the coin and stamp place, and then they had all that stuff. It was already, you know, packaged and graded and all that. You could buy all the different denominations, Buffalo nickels, silver, yeah, the actual silver stuff. Had them there for a little while. And there for a while I was collecting the state quarters for a while. I know some people were into that. Remember we get they had all the state ones, and now what was it, the dollars, and now it's the they're doing something else now. National parks. I forget. I don't know what they're doing on, but yeah, for a while, yeah, it was all the different state quarters. That was kind of the thing to do. I remember that when they first came out, starting in '99. Yeah. Took them 10 years too. Like I said, $2 is not worth it. $2 certificates. It wouldn't be worth it. I'd have to have stacks of money to do all that stuff. So $2 not going to be a big difference. Yeah, that's the thing. All that for $2 worth of, yeah, it's not worth it. So yeah, I'll hang on to them. Where I put them? Probably back in the desk. Back in the drawer where they've been for umpteen zillion years. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know where they are. I found them. They're in my wallet. Guess that's where they got put. Yes, I found them. Okay, here's one. See this one? All right. See, you can see this one. This is the worst one. It's I don't know if you can see there's a silver certificate, and it's got the little blue thing there. Like I said, this is the worst one. You can see it's all kind of wrinkled, and then I got this one. Yeah, this is a little better shape. This one's the other one. So you could see how another silver certificate. This one's a little better. But yes, it says silver certificate from, you know, what year? 57. This one's from 57. And this one is from 57 as well. This one's not as good though. It's like, so yes. Let's see, compare the two. So you can see one's in much better shape than the other. And you could tell the this one's like got the different. Yeah, this one seems to be smaller. I know, that's the problem. Like I said, they've been sitting in a desk for however long. And you could tell that this one's got a little bit of a damage. This one, well, anyway, I do have them. Guess I could iron them or flatten them or something. Yeah, 1 ounce of, well, $1 worth of silver. That's the thing. Hell, I don't know. I guess I'd press it between a book. I don't know. Flatten it with the book. But yes, I do have silver certificates, so they're worth $1 worth of silver. Yes. Really? I don't know. What is it like? The border? I don't know. Or get one of those little sleeves for it, I guess. I don't know. What do you mean, like the off print? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the, I don't know. Is it the framing? Or, like I said, these have been, I've had these for about, yeah, about 20 years probably, at least. 20 or 30 years. Sitting in the desk. But yes, kind of fun. Sometimes you never know. Yeah, well, like I said, they're not in the best condition. That's that thing that that's gonna definitely affect the value. Very bad condition. The creases, the damage. Oh, okay. Now, yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, one looks a little lower off. They off-cut it. But yeah, no, you'd be surprised that sometimes you put stuff away in a desk and you forget about it. That's true, but like I said, I'd have to research it and find about someone. Yeah, I don't know that they'd be worth all that much, really. Not that condition. If they were in much better condition, they'd probably be worth a lot more. True, it is, but maybe I can go down. Maybe I can go down Kentucky. Go to Fort Knox. Ask for some gold. Excuse me. Can I invest in some gold? I'm going to Fort Knox. Get me some gold. Yeah, I could check it out. But yes, I forgot that I had those. Recently found them the other day. Yeah, that's about the oldest thing. Like I said, they've been sitting in a desk drawer for 25, 30 years now, so. Oh, okay, sorry to hear that, Mr. Fulton. Yeah, we'll have to keep her in her prayers. I hope she's going to be okay. It's really really bad to hear that. I know yeah. So sending out prayers and well wishes for your mom. Yeah. Bad car accident's not good. And right now it's really, yeah, it's crazy out on that road. So I don't know what would happen if weather or something else. But yeah, we'll definitely keep you in our thoughts, and hopefully everything goes well. I hope she has a speedy recovery. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't think that those are going to be worth all that much. They might be worth a couple of bucks. That's about it. I'm not going to get hundreds of dollars out of those silver certificates. I'm going to get maybe like $5. I'm really thinking that's all it's going to be, because they're not in that great a shape. Maybe get $5 worth for those. Honestly, I don't think so. Yeah, bad. Yeah, I hear you. I've had things too with my mom, so we'll be keeping you in our prayers. So hopefully she'll have a speedy recovery and a full recovery. It's nothing. Yeah, when stuff like that happens, you know, really gotta sit back and think about it. So anyway, I don't know. At one point, I did have, I had a little silver ingot. It was pure silver, 999. It was like 1 ounce of silver, a little silver ingot. I had that until one of my relatives decided to help himself to the silver ingot, and it disappeared. Yeah, that was could never prove it, but after he came and visited, disappeared from the desk. So, and he was not a good relative. He had lots of issues, and I think last I heard he ended up in the big house. So I'm not surprised. Remember, do you remember watching, I think it was one of them was it was a Shop at Home channel, and it was a coin collector show. They used to have that. Remember that? They'd have all the coin collector show, and then they had the knife collector show. They were out of Tennessee. Yeah, that's what it was. This was like 40 years ago too, so yeah. He had issues. But, yeah, they had the knife collector show and the coin collector show, and they would buy all the silver dollars and things and big pack-ups and stuff like that. They wanted you to buy all this different stuff. Grab bag. You're getting a deal. Here we got the coin collector show. Morgan silver dollars. Grab bag. Get the deal now. Still love, the best one was the knife collector show. Yeah. I think that happens to a lot of people. You know, they get into the wrong thing, and then, you know, they get out of hand, and that's the kind you don't like to. You don't like to get into that type of stuff. You try to avoid those kind of family members, I guess. You know. Are you okay, Zig? Ziggy, you all right? Sometimes he gets trouble when he sleeps. Yeah, I think that's part of it. And I think, yeah, he got in with the wrong crowd. He got in with the wrong crowd when he was young, and, you know, just never got out of the whole situation. Unfortunately, that happens a lot. A lot of family have the, you know, the people that kind of go down the wrong road. Not a lot you can do. Because if they don't want to get help for themselves, then, you know, they're just going to go down the wrong road. They got to want to have the help too. So just hope, you know, figured it out. But anyways, I don't have any other finds of things that I had that'll be worth anything, really. Maybe you do. Maybe you got them in an old box, or an old something in a desk or a drawer, something that you've put away. Things that you hadn't thought of for a while. Some could be worth some money. It's when you go to, like, to the antique collector's show, see if anything's worth the money. Some of them, most of them, really not. I don't think. But you never know. Sometimes, you know, they got furniture and stuff that you wouldn't think would be worth a lot. They are worth more. Maybe they were, like, rare. Or sometimes you find them at garage sales too. Oh, I remember I used to, I wonder if that's where I got those. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Sometimes they get in here and just don't worry about it. Get rid of them. But I remember when I worked at a pizza parlor for a while. And back in what, the 80s, late 80s, kids would come in all the time, and they'd bring in, you know, silver coins, like, you know, silver quarters and silver dollars. They would bring in the certificates and stuff. And I think what happened was, you know, mom and dad had a desk, and they kept all their coins and stuff in the desk, or they'd be in, like, the little collector's booklets, and the kids would go in there and they'd take the quarters and the silver dollars, and then the special bills. They go down to the pizza parlor and they'd ask for change. They didn't know. So they bring in a silver dollar, they bring in a silver quarter, they bring in the silver certificates. It's like, wait a minute, hey. So when that came in, I'd go into my pocket, I'd take out $1, swap it out, or I'd take, you know, $1 and swap out the coin. Yeah, when that kind of stuff shows up, man, the kids don't know, and there's nothing you can do, you know. I bet mom and dad were pissed though when they go into their desk and all their silver coin collection's gone. Do you know anything about it? No, don't know anything about it. Did you do anything with the coins that were in my desk? No, not me. Yeah, they have the. I think the red one might have been a gold certificate. I know they had the one with the red. Then they had the one with the blue markings. Yeah, like I said, these are worth. Those are worth a little bit more because they actually said silver certificate. They weren't a promissory Federal Reserve note. And like I said, that's from '57, so what, quite a while ago. Or they bring in the $2 bills. Those are a little bit collectible, not as collectible as some of the other ones, but yeah, $2 bills. You get the old what? No. I wouldn't mess with those guys. It's just people want you. No, I don't want those links on here. Sorry. I don't like to get into that type of stuff. So, yeah, back in the day, yeah, not too much. It depends on what year it is, maybe. Some of them aren't on the greatest shape. Yeah, they won't leave for a little while. And I don't know that those Sacagawea and the Susan B. Anthony ones are worth much either. Somewhere I have a Susan B. Anthony somewhere. I think I had that one. Yeah, but none of them are like in great, pristine condition, so never. Yeah, it does. That's why it didn't catch on, because those they would be just slightly bigger than a quarter, and they would kind of get confused for a quarter. That's why they kind of did away with them, because Then they had the Sacagawea, and then they had the President dollar gold coins. I don't know that those lasted very long either. It was like Washington, Jefferson. But yeah, I remember those Susan B. Anthony, man. They were. It was weird because they were smaller than a 50-cent piece and bigger than a quarter. It's like in between. It's an odd size coin. You had the mini dollars. I don't know. And they used to do that where they would do them in the vending machines. They would take the Sacagawea. Yeah, that was for the vending machine thing. Yeah, it was big for a while, but then it kind of, they lost favor because it was a weird size, and everybody got them confused with the quarters, and you kind of got rooked out if you paid with $1 and people thought it was a quarter. Because half the time people do not look. And I know the one, when I worked at that pizza parlor, people kind of ripped you off, man. They take like the dollar, and they cut the corner of a 20 off of it, and they paste it over the one. And most people wouldn't look at the bill when they take it, so they'd pass off what looked like a 20 and was really $1. They were able to. That's true. Yeah, and then you find out you've taken a phony bill, really. But But some people were good. They were able to pass it off, you know, put the 20 over the corner. They did it. They did it all the time. They cut one corner of a 20, they pasted over the 1, and then they take it, you know, to a grocery store or a pizza place or something, you know, that was busy, or arcade or something. And most people don't really look at what they're getting. They just see the number, and that's it. And when you notice that the $20 bill has George Washington. Yeah, the other thing that they would have is at the post office, if they had the stamp vending machines, and you had to pay for your stamps, and then they'd give you the dollar coins as a change. Some of the vending machines used to do that too, like the candy vending machines. They don't have much of vending machines here anymore. It's kind of like not so much anymore. Sometimes you get them at like hotels. They'd have a vending machine, and you'd get things like yeah, bus stations, post office. That's mostly the places that have them anymore. Airports sometimes. Yeah, they do not. They really don't have them like they used to. Yeah, gas stations too. Used to have a gas station would have a candy vending machine, or a things like I think you used to be able to buy maps. Well, that's true. Yeah, and they had all the stamp. I remember the stamps. You could buy an individual stamp, or you get a roll of them. Not many people use stamps anymore. Yeah, occasionally you do, but not so much anymore. I don't know. Not the thing. But back in the day, yes, those dollars were a trending thing for a while. Yeah, true. Yes, the bus stations. Yes, they used to have all this stuff there. Yeah. Well, back in the old days, used to send by mail, Pony Express. No. No, you would go down and you get a stamp, and you send your bills in the mail. And you send Christmas cards and whatever else, I guess. Everything was by mail. You had to have a stamp. Wedding invitations, whatever else. You send out your wedding invitations and Christmas cards and announcements, I guess. I don't know. Yikes! I don't. You know that's like a thing of the past, I guess. Airmail too. Remember that? Overseas, you'd have airmail, special envelopes. God, how old was that? But yeah, you'd go into the actual post office, and they would have the vending machines for stamps, and you have to get like booklets of them, and sometimes you get a roll of them. Some people would actually put like a ton of stamps on there to get postage on something. I remember that. Have a thing, and it have all these different stamps on them. Yeah, that's true. I know. They don't do that much anymore. Now it's all electronic, so not many people send out actual invitations anymore, I guess. Kind of the modern technology's changed everything. But yeah, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, if you bought those forever stamps, you paid whatever you paid at the time, and it's going to go up. It will always be a stamp. So depending on when you got it, you got a better deal. Yeah. Well, I've only been in 2 weddings, so not going to. Well, no, 3 weddings. Excuse me, 3. Only been in 3 weddings, so, and the one I'd rather forget. So, anyway. Yeah, the one wedding I'd rather forget. But yeah, they don't do it. Now it's all online. Virtual weddings, I guess. That's the thing now. Can't get out there. You go to a virtual wedding. Tune in online. It's probably the best way to do it. That way you save a lot of money. I mean, come on, $10,000 for a wedding. Yikes, Well, like I said, one was mine, and the other ones were other people. Yeah, see, as I said, I was best man at my one friend's wedding, and went to my sister's wedding, and then went to my wedding. Didn't turn out well. So, like I said, that's why I'd rather forget that wedding. Yeah, not a fan of going to weddings. I don't like having to wear the suit and all that. Put on airs and do all the crazy stuff. Like I said, yeah, I'd be virtual wedding. Yeah, okay, tune in, watch it, and you could you could click off anytime. Yeah, skip to the end. Say man and wife. Man and wife. Marriage. Marriage is what we are together today, forever and ever. Love, true love. Skip to the end. Say man and wife. Man and wife. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, anyways. That's still great. I still love the scenes from that one. Total fun movie. A lot of people have not seen that. They missed out on a classic. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch Princess Bride. It's funny. It's ridiculous. It's funny. It's it's a good movie. A lot of quotes. Andre the Giant, Indigo Montoya. Lots of quotes from that one. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I don't know. Well, but yeah, classic, man. I'm telling you, the great times back then. Oh man, That's cool. But yeah, it's never never good. Yeah, that was what happened with my one friend. I was supposed to be best man with another one of his friends, and somewhere along the line before the wedding, his best friend passed, and so I was the only best man. So yeah, it can happen. But, so I'm like a spotter. I'm there to break up any inter-wedding skirmishes. Shut up, Craig. Sup, Doug. Don't hit on the bridesmaid at your own wedding. Hey, this folder. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you gotta love the Skywalker, man. Yeah, true, but still, that kind of stuff is cool when, you know, they go out of their way and do stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think I've only really met two celebrities in person. We met two in person. That was part of a meet and greet dinner thing back in the 80s. It was kind of cool to get to see him in person. You know, you're used to seeing him in a show or something like that. They were kind of fun. And they were drunk as skunks when they were there too. I guess they had flown them out and put them up in the hotel for the whole function, and everybody was out there. They were drinking everything, and then were drunk the whole time. Yeah, great. But you know, the character that he played, he was drunk half the time anyway, so he was totally in character. Yeah. Oh well. Back in the day, yeah, that was the fun stuff. You used to have the I don't know if you ever saw a show called Red Dwarf. It's a English sci-fi comedy, and they had one of the local PBS stations had a function where if you donated, you got to go to this dinner. It was like a meet and greet thing, and my friend had made a donation, and he took me along and had dinner at a fancy restaurant, and it was like these two guys were there meeting and greeting everybody. This was back in the 80s too, so and you got to see them up in person. They were wandering around, they were drinking, they were drunk as skunks, and that was cool. Yeah, I actually got the autograph. I don't know. Like I said, this was back in the 80s, so you didn't have um, cameras. I didn't bring a camera. I didn't bring a um, anything really. So it would have been cool if it was now, because you know then you could just do the cell phone thing. But back in the day, people were getting actual autographs on paper, and I think some people actually brought those little mini tape recorders, and they had them talking to the tape recorder because they wanted to leave like a message. You know, could you record my answering machine message? Yeah. That was back in the rage back in the day. Everybody had the personalized answering machine message. Yeah. yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah, don't do that too much anymore, I don't think. No, it was I don't even remember what it was. Yeah. Yeah, well. Yeah, I don't know. Too much anymore. They don't really don't do that anymore. That was when they used to have the pledge drives, and you call in and donate to them, and you get a thank you gift all the time. They'd tote bags or coffee cups. That was back in the day. I guess they had a special thing. If you donated so much, you got dinner for two to an upcoming event. They don't do that much anymore, I don't think. Most you get now is like a CD or a DVD of something if you donate so much a year. A personalized tote bag. Becoming a member. They don't do that much. Or pledge drives, they used to have them all the time. Really? I haven't been to Olive Garden in many years, so. What happened to the unlimited salad and breadsticks? Come on, man. That's cheap. Sorry. That's cheap. I mean, come on, guys. Unlimited salad and breadsticks. That was the thing. Come on. 2 breadsticks now? Come on. You can't just have 2. You gotta have the whole thing. Yes, limited, unlimited. Like, okay, well. There we go. Yeah, for a limited, unlimited time. All you can eat breadsticks, limit of 2. I don't know, man. That's getting cheesy now. I mean, you can't have anything anymore. How much does it cost them for a breadstick? I don't know. Never-ending pasta bowl. I guess that's a thing of the past now. Yes, just the right amount of breadsticks. Oh my God. I was just today. I was doing something and that came up. Just right. Oh, when I was taking my I was doing the evaluation of orange juice this morning, and some of the answers were like, is this orange juice, is it sweet enough? Is it too tart? Is it just right? I was like, it's just right. I was like, okay. Just the right amount of sweetness. Just the right amount of, just right orange juice. I was laughing on that one too. And then make your own damn burger. Make your own damn pizza. Yeah, bread baskets. Most of these places don't, they're not open for dine-in. I don't know if, I don't even think we have an Olive Garden around here anymore. We maybe did at one point. I don't think we have any. And if they do, you don't have a, I don't think they're offering dine-in right now. Most places are not. Most of them are like to go. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know when they're gonna start opening all these dine-in thing. And if you do dine in, yeah, you got to pay premium, I guess, for the. They actually were charging seating fees. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta step aside. All right, I'm back, guys. Yeah, they got a new box now on these, the White Castle. They're a little bit different. They got a new logo. Redesign the box, I guess. But yeah, they're charging seating charges. to go in and eat, you have to pay like a seating fee, and then they've actually they're doing city tax and county tax. They're tacking on stuff all the time just to eat inside an establishment. Well, frozen food, I don't know. Yeah, Reno doesn't have one, so closest one would be Vegas, I guess. The actual restaurant, but they're not bad. The only thing is, after about 3 or 4, they kind of get heavy. So yeah, 6 is about your limit that you. If you do 6, and then that's about it. They get a little mushy. They get a little heavy. I wouldn't do a Harold and Kumar. I did it once, and that's about all I think I want to do. Yeah, a lot of bread on those little sliders, so they do kind of sit like lead a little bit. But yes, I did the Harold and Kumar challenge one time. Yeah, so not something I want to do again. 30 sliders, fries, and two large cherry Cokes. If you ever watched the movie, at the very end they go in, they get to White Castle, and that's what they did. They both ordered 30 sliders, 2 large fries, and large cherry Coke, and he did the same, but make his a diet. 30 of those sliders is a lot. And French fries and the big large Coke. So yeah, would not be fun. And these two sit like lead afterwards. But yeah, like I said, 6 packs all you really want for these. And you don't even have to do all 6. They come in a package of 2. You could do 2 at a time. a little bit of a snack. Save the rest for another day, I guess. Well, true. That was their big thing in this in that show, man. They were in the woods and Doogie Howser was riding a cheetah. Remember that? Yeah, I know. I love that. It's like, can I have? Yeah, I'll take 10 burgers, French fries, and a Diet Coke. There you go. I'll have the Diet Coke, please. Then you don't feel bad about eating the rest, I guess. It was riding the cheetah, and then they had the bag of the bag of um, yeah, that was it. He was riding the cheetah because he had the bag, and then he was intimate with the bag. It's been a while since I watched that one. I have to go back and watch it again. I don't know, man. Great movie, though. The second and the third ones and the fourth ones weren't as good. Yeah, Burger King, yeah. Right now, no. They're not very good with their or half the time they don't have things. From what I heard, they said that they're not getting a lot of items right now. And you know what? The only thing I really like from Burger King right now is a Whopper. Plain old Whopper, no specialty King burgers. The chicken's overdone. Nuggets, Whopper. Whopper's fine. Plain old Whopper. Can't go wrong with that. Although I do have to admit that the Whopper has more condiments and lettuce and tomato than some of the other ones. They just don't put enough sauce on some of those other ones. They're real stingy with it and the produce and all that. Yeah, once in a great while I will have just a plain old Whopper, I've tried a lot of the new burgers and stuff that they have there. Most of them, Tray with Mountain Dew. You know what? The other thing that's good to do, if you want to go crazy, I found this out. This is what you guys can do. So check it out. I have a whole thing here. Jolly Ranchers. Still got a bunch of candy. Get regular Coke, get Diet Coke, whatever. Drop a Jolly Rancher into your Coke, and then you have flavored Coke, whatever flavor you want. Cherry, pineapple, orange, watermelon, strawberry. All it is the syrup, and then it flavors your drink, so you can make your own cherry Coke. Yeah, well, it just dissolves in there eventually. Because all it is syrup. You could do it in vodka too. Oh yeah, shoot, I forgot I had these. I have these. I forgot I got those. So now I got like a whole... I got a whole thing now. I forgot I ordered these. Yeah, man, I got all these drinks to go. On the go drinks. I'm surprised at what I have hanging around the table. So now I've got, still got all these, this pack. I forgot I ordered these. These are Ray's on the go. Baja, Galaxy Burst, Apollo, and Voodoo. They're the drink packets, and you add it to water. And then I just got the Blue Shock. So I've got lots of on the go. Only thing is they're not carbonated. One of them's hydration, one of them. So yeah, I forgot I got those. And I also got this. I still got this one. I got to try this Honey Stinger Rapid Hydration. I got a lot of these things, you know. The mixes from all these different companies, the shaker bottles, the energy hydration drinks, got so much stuff now. And these are like, yeah, the on the go. You're out about, you have to just add it to a bottle of water, shake it up. Then you got yourself, you know, something to do. Yeah, that's true. You could do it that way. Although the Soda Streams, man, $100 for a kit right now, I think, isn't it? Starter kit, $100. And then you keep having to get the CO2 cartridge. Yeah, it could be, but yeah, these are not, they're not carbonated, so they're okay though. Really? Huh. You know, I used to, they used to say run the line at Burger King. Just hit each dispenser. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, Orange. They call it swamp water. You mix it all up. There you go. Usually though they have Powerade or something in there, and it's not as good. Some of the other ones though have more like Carl's Jr.'s has a bigger selection. They got root beer. They got other ones. Some have the freestyle machine where you could program the mix. They have an app. Really want to get creative. All right. What you doing, Ziggy? Oh, they're having a party. You guys are having a party, huh? You guys crack me up. They're over there cleaning themselves. I don't know. See if I can... Hang on, see if I can do that. There's the party. There's the guys. See, Tazzy's on his bag. Huh, Tazzy? They're both on the bag, and they're both being... I think Ziggy's gonna go back upstairs. He came down for a minute. What you guys doing? Yeah, that's them. They're chilling. Guys crack me up sometimes. Guess they were taking a break for a while. Ah, there goes Zig. Gonna go back upstairs? He's probably gonna go back up there. Tazzy loves his bags right now. Yep, here he goes. Right, he's up on the... Ziggy's on his Ziggy, see, Tazzy's on these bags. He's destroyed this bag, so I had to get him another bag. He's like, he likes to sit on it. He chews it. He goes inside of it. He smushes it down. Yeah. Guess he figures it's like he conquered it. I don't know. And then he sits on it all the day. Because that's like his domain right now. That's why he's on his throne. So yeah, he's going to sleep and Ziggy's up top, so they're good for tonight, I think. Hopefully. There we go. So yes, he's going to sleep. So we're good for a while. All right. Yeah, so he's there, and then Ziggy's up there. There you go, guys. Ziggy, you going to bed? Hey, Ariel. Are you going to bed, Zig? Yes, he's going to bed, and then Tazzy's already asleep on the bag down below, so. Night, Ziggy. Night. He's going to go there, and then Tazzy's down there sleeping on the bag. Yeah, craziness. All right, Zig. Have a good one. Go to sleep. Yeah, that's what they're up to right now. So fun times. They've been doing pretty good tonight. Haven't been bugging me too much. Tazzy was bugging me a little earlier, but right now he's doing okay. And yeah. So hopefully you guys are getting ready for the big game. I don't know if you guys are having any kind of like game day food, or if you're having anything like that. Yeah. Obviously, you know, a lot of people are planning big parties, lots of dishes, and they're gonna, you know, snacks and wings and chili and pizza and whatever else that you have on the menu, I guess. So, yes, just I'm only gonna have one item on the menu, and oh wow, 6 a.m. Well, hopefully everything will go well. I would not have to. Well, you know, sometimes it's not a big deal. A lot of people yeah, well, there you go. That works too. But yeah, I remember a lot of times when they'd have the game on the weekend. That's when you go out and go shopping, because no one's in the stores. They're all at home. Although everything's picked over. So all the stuff that's all the chips, all the drinks, all that's kind of been picked over, I think. And you know, like if you're doing anything like ribs or chicken wings or stuff like that, they may or may not have them. So you got to be prepared to have them be out of something. Not everything is in stock right now. So let's see what else. Yeah, I'll probably do some other things. Yeah, I usually do that. I usually add extra cheese to it, just to kind of help it along. I mean, most of the time the cheese in the box just doesn't cut it. So add your own mac and cheese. But I will be I'm gonna actually do a what's for dinner video tonight. What I'm gonna make for dinner. Nothing real spectacular. It's just some of the stuff I've had in the freezer for a while. It's like, what do? You got stuff, that's been hanging out in the freezer for a while. Get a little creative, I guess. Sometimes, people, it's like, wait a minute. I've got stuff in the freezer that have been for a while, and you gotta figure out what to do. And I don't know if I have not done this particular thing, but I've kind of done somewhat like it, but it should be fairly interesting to see how it turns out. And hopefully I'll put it up in a few days. Nothing, major, but now this won't take 30 minutes. This will take like 10. This one's a quick one. It's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 items. Yeah, you know what? I don't like too much pepper. I remember, oh man. One time someone made this mac and cheese, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little bit sensitive to salt. If thing has way too much salt, it affects me. I can really taste a lot of salt. I don't like anything with added salt, so I try to get low salt. I try to get low sodium, everything. And they went to town on this salt. Oh my God, it was awful. What they did was they took the water, they put like a ton of salt in the water that they boiled the noodles with. Didn't drain it real well, so it got a lot of salt on that. Then they used salted butter for the mix. And if you ever had salted butter, it's very, you could tell that to begin with. Then they put salt in as a additive to the mac and cheese. So it was salty from the water, it was salty from the butter, and they added salt to it. Yeah, you really don't even need black pepper. I would put it on yourself. Don't add it, because you can add your own individual amount, I guess. That's kind of my rule of thumb. Don't add it to the main thing. Add it to your individual portion. Otherwise, because you can control what you like. Maybe not everybody likes, salt and pepper on their mac and cheese, and they don't like the same amount. So, yeah, make it for everybody, and then when you take your portion, add the salt, add the pepper, add the hot sauce, whatever it is you want on it. Not everybody likes the same thing. But yeah, some people like to, go overboard with the pepper and the salt and the whatever spices, I guess. Yeah, if it's just you cooking for yourself, that's no problem. But, if you're making a dish for company or friends or family, maybe they don't have the same taste that you do. Yeah, you could do that. I've done hot dog mac and cheese. I've done cheeseburger mac and cheese. I've done some other ones. Sometimes, yeah, you go a little, add the different thing. I've done pepperoni. What else you could put? Yeah, you could put all kinds of different things in mac and cheese, really. Broccoli. I don't know. I have done beef stroganoff. Haven't had it for a while, but different ways you could do it too. Yeah, not real big on the country gravy though. I know some people grew up with it. That's kind of like a staple for them. Not so big on biscuit gravy. Definitely not big on the get her done biscuits and gravy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, biscuits and gravy. Get her done. That was awful, man. It was frozen biscuits and gravy, man. Yeah, it will. That's actually really good additive. I did that the one time. The Larry the Cable Guy's Get Her Done Grub, biscuits and gravy. And the biscuit was already cooked and it was in a little tray and you put it in the microwave and you defrost the gravy and you put it on the biscuit and the biscuit's already done and it's frozen with the gravy. That was kind of bad. I don't think they thought that one out too good. Yeah, I've heard of that. I'm not a real big biscuits and gravy type of person, so yeah, gotta have the homemade, but yeah, I'm not real big. Do you know there is a shortage on biscuits right now? Believe it or not. I was reading on the thing, and it was certain items are limited right now because of the I guess the companies and stuff. One of them is biscuits, all the pre-made biscuits in the tube, the pizza dough, and the yeah, all the biscuits, the Grands, Pillsbury Grands, the croissants. That's one of those. Cream cheese is a shortage right now. Noodles, yeah. I've seen that. Yeah, there's like top 5 shortages right now because of the companies can't get all the products to manufacture the item. So it's tough right now. That true. And getting the raw materials from places, some of it comes from, you guessed it, China. So they can't get the aluminum, they can't get the paper, they can't get the cardboard. Yeah, pigs in a blanket. Mm-hmm. Pigs in a blanket. What else? Biscuits, gravy, and all. I used to like those Grands, the orange ones or the cinnamon rolls. You open up the tube and you whack it on the counter and pops open. Those were pretty good, especially since you don't have to make them. Yeah, that is true. So yes, finding cat food, finding certain items is a little bit tough right now. They don't have the supplies. And they can't get the supplies to manufacture them. Yeah, crescent rolls, biscuits, croissant rolls, the orange ones. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's all the different places are not getting the materials, and also they don't have the workers. Some of the factories are being shut down because they don't have the workers, and it's just a snowball, right now. So count yourself lucky if you have the if you find the items. So if you're gonna plan a menu, maybe plan B, because you might not be able to get all the ingredients. Yeah. Ooh, that's no, that's too rich. That's too rich. That Cinnabon, oh God, sickly sweet. It probably was, but you couldn't eat more than a bite or two of that. It'd be way too much. That icing is way too much. Yeah, the orange ones are good. The cinnamon rolls are good. Croissants, grands, flaky grands, all those. But yeah, no, the Cinnabon, the frosting's too much for me. It's way too sweet. Can't do that. I've had some of those Cinnabons in the past. Cinnaminis. What did it? KFC did the biscuit, Cinnabon biscuit, where basically it was the biscuit with the Cinnabon sauce. That was rather sweet. Yeah. I don't like a lot of frosting or icing. Overkill. It's way too sweet for me. I like the cake more than the the frosting. I'd rather just have the cake. Maybe that's just me. Maybe you guys like the frosting more than the cake. Or do you like equal amounts of frosting and cake? Ah, okay. Was it in Omaha? Was it in Omaha, and was the guy's name Saul? Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. Did he work at the Cinnabon? Hey, well, sometimes you need it. Never know when you're going to need a good lawyer, especially when you. Okay, well, especially when you need a replacement bag for a specialty vacuum. Then you have to disappear, show up in Omaha, Nebraska, working at a Cinnabon. Yeah. Yeah, that was a Better Call Saul. That was the the storyline. After Breaking Bad, he disappeared with the guy and ended up changing his whole identity and worked at a Cinnabon in Omaha. Had a new name. Yeah, it's great. I'm waiting for that series to start up again. Can't wait to see how they finish that one off. But yeah, Omaha Cinnabon, managing a Cinnabon. That would be kind of, I don't know. Yeah, the most. That would probably be not the most glamorous job in the world. Managing a Cinnabon at a mall. Malls are pretty much dead. I think they're gonna tear my mall down. From what I understand, all the stores are closing. All the stores around it are being torn down. They're putting up businesses and apartments. I think that mall is going to go next. They're probably going to just shut it down and put housing or something in there. I don't know. Oh yeah, the mom was cool. I liked how they wrapped that one up though. That was good. Hmm. I don't know. More into the 80s or 70s stars, I guess. Yeah, malls are not what they used to be. They're overpriced. Malls are overpriced, and yeah, the items are kind of yeah. You're not gonna go to a mall just to get stuff anymore. And then what is the other one? The stores that they used to have, they don't have them anymore. You don't see the Hammond Organ store or the 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 fitness stores that you used to the Sleep Number beds. Those are all kind of going. You know, no one's gonna go to a mall just to get specific items. You know, beds and organs and yeah, they really closed it. Strip malls, outlet mall. We still have a big outlet store out here. I don't know. I haven't looked to see what's there. And that's yeah. This one's high end mall too. It's like all the designer bags, Coach, and all that. Last I checked, they were opening new stores, but I don't know if some of the ones are still there. Coach and high end bags and shoes and designer clothes. Yeah, they get a lot of that. The problem with the smash and grab, the people just go in there and grab stuff and go. I haven't been there. Still haven't been there, and from what I heard on the weekends, man, the traffic's crazy. That's true. You can't really, yeah, just can't really smash and grab a Sleep Number or some of those. What the Gazelle? What else? Yankee Candle, and Bed Bath and Beyond, and Bath and Body Works. But the main stores have actually kind of closed, like the Macy's, the Nordstrom's. What else do they have? Well, JCPenney, Sears. Well, they're all kind of gone. Yeah. And all the bookstores they used to have, I think they still have like a Build-A-Bear, and the food court's still there, and a couple other stores. Young teen stores. When you go by every time, what was it? All the yeah, that's the thing, you know. Why bother, you know? Spending all that money for a purse, and yeah, I don't see it, but guess that's the appeal of going down to these outlet stores. Apparently, you get a deal on the high end products. Yeah, just never saw it. But yeah, they are kind of thing of the past, though. So, yeah. But back in the 80s, man, that was the place to go. You know, you go to the mall, you'd hang out with your friends, go to the food court, get yourself a, you know, whatever, Sbarro. That's kind of going away too, all these food court places. Yeah. And I know for a while, though, they were doing like the pop-up at the holiday times, Hickory Farms and Swiss Colony. I don't even think they do the Santa Claus thing anymore. In the middle of the court, they would have Santa Claus. And now you have to, for that one, from what I understand, you have to make an appointment to stand in line. You got to get a time to stand in line to go see Santa Claus. You reserve a ticket for a time to get in line to go see Santa. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much standard for the mall. Yeah, Orange Julius, Sbarro. Yeah. Some of the other ones they had a little bit. Usually like a Mrs. Fields and some kind of pretzel place, and most of them did have a Cinnabon. What else? Every once in a while they had like what? Yeah, I don't know. The food courts are kind of hot dog on a stick. That was standard. I think they had that almost every mall. Yeah. Orange Julius, hot dog on a stick. Mrs. Fields. Yeah, pretty much standard. And you get throwing other things. What they had like steak and potato company. They had like a Mongolian barbecue thing. I don't know. Everything was a little different though. Yeah, KB, that went away though. KB, Toy and Hobby. Walden Books they used to have. That was kind of like a big thing. Oh, and then they usually had like, you know, the t-shirts and the Gap sometimes. It's not standard anymore though. Yeah, like you said, times have changed. Things have, you know, become obsolete. No, and they're not going to go to the mall just to find the specialty items, and overpriced at that. Well, and they still have like the Apple store and the phone. The phone stores are in the malls, but they're overpriced. And then you get the, yeah, Sears is done. What's the other one? No, not Worth. Yeah, Woolworth used to be. Woolworth used to be a big one in the malls, but that kind of went away. The Five and Dime, kind of gone now. They used to have Woolworth and Walgreens were in the malls, but not so much anymore. Really? Yes, Woolworths. That's a lunch counter. Used to have that at the malls. Go there and get the lunch counter. But there's yeah, like the obsolete. A lot of places, yeah, kind of gone now. And like you said, the malls really are pretty much done. Online's killed a lot of places. And the mall, the brick and mortar stores, it costs too much to have a brick and mortar store, so that's why they're kind of pretty much going under and doing just the online. It's cheaper to have a warehouse. You know, that way they don't have to ship it into the physical store. They keep it in the warehouse and wait till people order it and then just ship it out. Saves the shipping, saves the display area. It's easier for a computer to take an order than to have a clerk and have them pay to sell the stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. I understand the whole thing of it, but yeah, internet has killed a lot of places. Oh yeah, all you have to do is just slap a label on it and send it out. You don't have to send it in a shipment to the store and have them stock it and put it on the shelves and have them sell it. Yeah, as I said, it takes 10 seconds to print a label, and you know, that's it. They don't have to send it out more than once. They get the shipment at the warehouse, and then they send it out. That's it. Yeah, you know what? That's the same with me. The only thing is sometimes you can't always get everything in the warehouse. They don't have them available sometimes, but yeah, it's much cheaper, much easier for them. One time, one in, one out. They don't have to. They don't have to. Get it from the warehouse and send it to the store, and then yeah, much easier. And the warehouse is open. The warehouse ordering is open 24/7, so even better. You can shop in the middle of the night and get your order. Yeah, win-win for them. That I understand that too, but like I said, the companies make more money just selling them online. It's just the way it is. That's the way of things. That's true. And robots don't have a think about. They don't have a. They don't have a mindset unless they're in Terminator. Then they're going to take over the world. So we're doomed anyways. Skynet's taking over. Yep. Skynet has taken over everything and we're doomed. Society of robot terminators are out to get everybody. So, oh well. It was good while it lasted, guys, right? So what time is it, man? It's been a long time now. Yeah, wow. Whew. So I think I should probably be wrapping this one up and then get a little sleep and get ready for the day. So let's see. Just to recap, Monday, I think Monday I'm going to try and go a little bit early. When I go on, I'll be back on Monday, so when I go there, I'm going to try and do it, I don't know, around 10 or 11, and then get done by midnight, so that way I can get to sleep, because I do have to get up early for the next week. I'm going to be doing the food testing, because I got to get there by 9 o'clock, so that means I got to get up a little bit early, by like 7 to get out of here by 8. So I got to do that. So I'm going to try and go a little bit earlier on that those days that I have to do that, and only have maybe like an hour-long show. So that's what I'm shooting for, at least on Monday. So, and then hope everybody enjoys their weekend, rest of their weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy spending the time at home. Have something good, I guess. You know, the ultimate day. No Tazzy Bowl. Tazzy's Tazzy's gonna sleep the whole time, I'm sure. No Ziggy, no Tazzy. They're no cat food bowl. Sorry, guys. So enjoy your guys' Sunday. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your time together, I guess, or alone, however it is you're doing it. And just stay inside, stay safe, stay warm. Yeah. So appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. I know it was just a little crazy tonight. You never know what's going to happen. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. Yeah, well, true. Yeah, there you go. Even better. But thanks, guys, for hanging out tonight. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to get some sleep. It's been a long day since I had to get up early today because to get the road, and it was a long day. So, all right, guys, take it easy. Have a good one. Enjoy your Sunday, and enjoy the game. And we'll be back on Monday. All right, guys. So have a good one. And, all right, guys. Yeah. All right, good. So good night, guys. I'm gonna get some rest. I'll see you Monday night or Tuesday. morning, whatever you want to call it. All right, guys, so have a good one. Talk to you soon.